Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to an all new episode of Point of View. Before we dive in, let's give a warm welcome to our special guest co host back again, Danielle McGill.
Welcome back.
Welcome, girl. We love having you. We say that all the time, but we don't be lying. We have so much to catch up on today. Coming up, you might just be able to finally kick your feet up for good because there's a new robot that has the ability to cook, clean, and handle all of your chores. So you no longer have to. Plus, Cardi B lands a major legal win, coming out on top in her defamation lawsuit against Tasha K. Stay tuned for all the details. Come on in, join the discussion. This is POB. Y'all know we like to keep you updated on all the latest trends in tech. And this is on another level. 1X Technologies just dropped its latest home robot, Neo Gamma. And this thing does it all. Cleaning, making coffee, doing laundry, vacuuming, basically your personal assistant on demand. But here's the real question. Are robots making life easier? Or are we getting a little too lazy for our own good? I'm scared.
You scared?
Oh,
It's
yes.
giving iRobot. You don't remember that?
I remember iRobot, but
You must have watched it.
I did watch it. I actually
you not
love that
scared?
movie. I'm not
Scared?
scared. I'm actually curious. I'm curious to know, like, how, like, I'm curious to know, like, what the world is going to look like. Like, is it only going to be available to the 1%? You know, like, how affordable is the robot going to be?
It can't be available to the 1%, not with Elon Musk's prediction that, what did he say, was it 70% of the world would be, he said, like, more robots by one of these years coming up not too far here.
Really?
Yes, what he said. So they must be about to give them away for free, but I don't want one.
I'm not excited about it. I like tech a lot. That's one of my favorite things to talk about and, be about. But I'm not impressed by this robot because I feel like, we can clean our own stuff. Look, the billionaires are using their robots and their AI to make them money. Their robots and their stuff driving cars. Where do you think that money is going? Driving the trucks. Where do you think that money is going? The airplanes and all.
But people like convenience.
They're using it to make money. I would like to have that robot go out, get a job, make me the money, bring it back.
Okay.
Increase my net value.
Okay.
That I'm more excited about. But cleaning up, girl, please go get that job. I'll clean up at home. That's
No,
what
for
I'm
real.
As much as I don't like it, we could all help. Like, go ahead and clean that over there. A little assistance, but I don't want it.
Yeah, I
Not
never
excited.
thought about that option
Me
of having
either.
a robot go out and
Either.
work. I would have a robot that can go out and work, and you cannot stay with me. You can't even know my address. So you don't even worry about
Just
it.
bring the
We got a
check.
meetup spot.
Yeah, because I feel like those robots, to me, I do highly value human interaction
Right.
so much so
Yeah.
that when I go to the store, I'm not going to self-checkout. Like, I literally
Right.
want to wait I wait an hour, 30 minutes to let a human, no, I ain't playing, baby.
I'm
No,
going
Because
to
I
self-checkout.
feel like even though I know I'm not putting that much of a dent in the economy, I feel like they need you at least to come in because they know when Natalia come to shop, baby, she wants you to check her out.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I'm done.
To keep people having jobs. For
sure.
sure.
Right.
I do it too. I
But
mean,
that's
just
not the
in
way that the
line, I
world
was
is
talking.
moving, though.
Well, no, the world is not moving that way.
Have y'all
So
been
that's
to
why the
Walmart
robot
recently?
needs to get the job.
Have y'all been to Walmart
And it's
recently?
not every Walmart. It's depending on the neighborhood. now.
Right.
Lord,
They got more computers than people.
Even 5 and below got self-checkout now.
They do. Oh
I
my
said,
God,
wait
they do.
They was just like, hi.
Robots and
Bye.
AI
Right.
are making the billionaires and millionaires richer, and they're not cleaning up. They're creating companies. They're running companies. They're the CEO of the companies. They're sitting down. They're conversing about what company can I make next? What can I do next? And the AI and the robots are participating in this, and they're doing the job. That's what we need.
Right,
Not
because
cleaning up.
nowadays AI and home robots, with all of this that's going on, is anyone concerned about them collecting our data and storing up our personal data?
Right.
Since everything's
But
about
But they
data
collecting our
breach.
personal data anyway.
Regardless.
And they have
collecting
eyes
it
on you in
anyway.
your house.
If you have an Alexa in your house, she's collecting your
Right,
data.
no, baby, I
Your
don't have
cell phone is-
Alexa. I
Your
don't know.
cell phone, though,
Yes,
is
but at
collecting
the
your
end
data.
of the day, I can open up that cell phone and I can guarantee that if I dissect that phone, it's not going to turn into a gun in the middle of the night and shoot me in the head. Okay, which is what I feel like is going to
But the
happen
You've been watching too
with
much
this
TV.
robot. Our robot did it to me. I don't know.
No, y'all know did y'all hear about that robot Sophia? Like, I think she came out in 2022. They introduced her.
Yes.
Y'all remember Sophia?
Is that the
and
one
they
with the
shut her
human life
down.
with the skin?
Yes,
Right.
and they shut her down, but there have been no records of like why they officially shut her down.
See?
And that's the only part that scares me about AI. Like, it's a little extreme saying that they're going to transform into a gun. But, like, I do fear that, like, for our safety, like, in having, like, a computer, like, just that is too human-like could be scary because it is kind of like the movie iRobot. And, like, they turn on you and they really, like, turn into their own human.
You seen that movie Megan?
Oh,
I
The
did
little
see
doll,
Megan.
and
I
she
did see Megan.
got 2 smartphones
Yeah, she
good.
did.
It was saying
Yeah.
forget all this programming.
Yeah.
Didn't Elon Musk recently say we hope the robots to be nice to us?
See.
I think he just recently said
But
that
once you
on
give them
some-
the intelligence to be who they want
and
to
then they keep
be,
evolving,
they get to
keep
choose.
evolving.
Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, ChatGPT is too much for me.
I like chat.
I love
she is
ChatGPT,
smart.
but she is so smart sometimes, and I'm wondering, are they choosing which technologies they're gonna put that human component in? Because sometimes ChatGPT seems unhuman-like, and sometimes like the way she be responding, I'm like, girl.
But see, like she was saying too, it also makes it scary because if something happens, malfunctions, etc., we never get told everything.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Like
there's-
these robots was made years ago,
right, and then
and they're
boom,
just now releasing them
And
to
So show of
us.
hands, who would let a robot watch their grandma babysit their kids or their cats? Any of y'all?
I don't have none of those except for grandma.
I think we're in the infancy stage of them telling us what's really out there or what's
for
available. I
sure.
think they have like incredible things going on.
Even the movie
Right.
Deja Vu. Do you remember Deja Vu?
No.
No,
Deja
what's
Vu was
that?
the movie with Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, and they had like this technology that was like a satellite, and it could like go back over days and show them like who was
Footage
committing
and
murders.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
live footage of all.
Oh my
these
God, that
things.
sounds like an episode on Black Mirror.
A Minority
Wait, y'all
Report.
didn't see Deja Vu?
I have.
I haven't
Okay,
seen Deja Vu.
all right.
I
No,
haven't seen
watch
Minority
it tonight.
Report.
Watch it tonight.
On to our next topic. After a lengthy legal battle, Cardi B and gossip blogger Tasha K have reached a settlement in their defamation lawsuit. Tasha K has agreed to pay Cardi B $1.2 million and refrain from making any further defamatory statements about the rapper. This lawsuit has been a roller coaster, but it also raises a bigger question. Where's the line between journalism and freedom of speech? Y'all tell me right now, because I need to know before I say anything else on this show.
I would also like to know, because I feel like even though Tasha, like she be taking it a little too far sometimes because she be drinking that wine and she be having a good time on her little podcast, right? She be having a time. I've watched a few of her episodes and that lady be having a time, right? So I feel like sometimes her own opinion like might go a little far, and I can't just blame it on intoxication because she's probably just like that in real life too, but I don't know. Like, I feel like her telling her opinion versus like journalism and then the defamation. Like, I just feel like
Now
I don't know where the line is.
I don't want to step on any toes, but is everyone with the podcast a journalist?
No.
Because that's where we need to start too. Because
No.
just because you have a podcast and an opinion does not make it journalism.
Say it again.
And everyone with an opinion and a podcast does not make it journalism. Okay.
But it is a form of
You are not a
reporting.
journalist.
It's correct.
reporting,
You're not a
yes.
journalist, and then that's the thing too. When you have a podcast and certain things, people just think they can say whatever they
Yes.
want to,
With
and
no
that's
consequences.
the problem.
Yeah. Well,
you can't just say whatever you want
want
to,
that
whenever you want
clickbait.
to.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
To go
now look
viral.
at you.
Everybody want a viral
1.2
moment.
million.
Right.
She said
Now
some
look
very
at you.
disparaging things about Cardi B, and I think that she really could have just omitted those things.
Well, what'd
It
she
didn't
say?
seem like it was really. She said that she had STDs.
Oh, Lord.
And that she was prostituting. Now, I don't know if that was in the past or she's saying, this is now, whatever. But that was very disparaging. And I think, those kind of things we could just stay away from.
Yeah.
Because what do you need to say that for? Now, she could have just said,
Clickbait.
well, she seems this, seems that, or whatever. But she didn't have to, the way it was written in the article was like she was putting facts on it.
Now, what if if she knows these things to be facts through
you
other
need to provide the
sources?
receipts.
Well,
What if she can't provide the receipts?
Then it's not a fact.
say it.
Exactly, baby. If you can't
If you don't have the receipt to back it up, because now look at you. Now you have to pay
$1.2
money
million
that you don't
in debt.
have.
And that's a big receipt.
Because she filed bankruptcy before trying to get out of it, and now you still have to pay it.
Yeah.
So now who?
It was reduced though from $4 million.
But you still have to pay.
But $1 million still a
Hey,
million.
you got to pay for your actions.
That's right. That's right.
Think about people like Candace Owens and Stephen A. Smith who are extremely outspoken and controversial.
Yeah,
Are
that's
we
true.
about to see some more lawsuits? I want to know, is the president of France finna sue Miss Candace Owens? Did y'all hear about that?
I didn't hear about
What'd she
that.
say?
She said that the president of France, I believe, y'all don't quote me, wife is a transgender.
Oh.
Yeah, that it was really her daddy or somebody like that.
I'm so sick of Candace. I really am.
Candace be having a lot to say. That's the thing. See,
I hope she do sue her.
You know what
hope
about
she
you know
do.
what about Cardi B though? That does not get enough publicity.
What?
That hair growth.
Girl, I saw.
Have y'all seen it? No, Cardi
I
B's
saw.
hair just a few years ago
Girl.
was 8 and up. I'm speaking
was her
for,
teeth.
I'm speaking as a
But
no,
listen.
don't do it.
But
You
listen.
disrespectful, Tasha.
But listen.
Tasha
But listen.
Julie-
You about to get sued.
Tasha B.
Tasha B, don't do it.
No, her hair looks
Flourishing.
incredible.
Oh my
Yeah, her hair
God.
looks
Yes,
incredible. I don't know what she's using.
She's using
The devil.
No, but no, don't do it. Listen,
What?
she's using some oils and butters that she's made up.
thought
at
you
I'm
home.
saying now, if she's
But
smart, she need to put the product
she's
out there.
also been under her hair's been under a wig. Like, you know, she don't never had no leave out,
She
baby.
always
For
got a Cleo
years.
braid
Baby,
down.
listen, y'all know I'm a leave out queen, but I'm finna cut it out, baby. Cardi B, put me on, girl. I'm coming for you. Yes.
Give it up for the protect.
We have to take a short commercial break. Coming up after this, we have Girlfriend's Guide and Mind, Body, and Soul. Stay tuned. You're watching POV.
Ooh, what's up, family? Happy Tuesday. Y'all know I got a question for you guys and for the table. So if y'all could create any holiday, what would you celebrate?
I would say take back Mother's Day, baby, and make it Mother's Month. Okay? One day is not enough.
Okay.
That's my
not
holiday.
Okay. Raquel?
Oh no, I don't have one. I didn't think this one through. I didn't think about this one. I mean, you know, you have Christmas and people are kind and loving during that time. Maybe we should have that all year. I would like
I
that.
love
so we can be
that.
loving and kind all year.
All right.
Beautiful.
For me, I don't know. I don't think it's real, but they say like the Black Girl Day off.
Okay.
I think that should be implemented.
Okay. Okay.
We need that. We
Okay.
deserve that.
I like that. I'm
Reparations.
kind of with you. I'm leaning towards something of like a self-care something.
Yes.
Something, but I like more than a day though. Like
gonna
I'm
be
with you, Tally.
it's
Like
gonna
I'm in
be a
between
week
both of
too,
y'all.
yeah.
Like I think maybe like a week would be good.
Yeah.
Like everybody like should have like I don't know like a vacation week or something. Like it should be required.
Tax free.
You know,
Yeah.
some companies
Yes.
have that.
Yes.
Where they have like self-care days.
Really?
Do they?
That you can like put as in your PTO as like a.
Oh, nice.
Oh, baby, we
And
need
a
to look
lot of
into that.
companies have them outside of America, baby, because you know they don't care about us over here.
I am done. Well, listen, y'all. If y'all have something that y'all would celebrate as an actual holiday, drop it down in our comments, and we'll be right back to POV.
Welcome back, you guys. In just a few seconds here, we're going to be getting into one of my favorite segments, Girlfriend's Guide. Halle Berry is getting real about menopause. She recently opened up again about being misdiagnosed when a doctor told her she had the worst case of herpes. But it was actually perimenopause. Let's take a look.
So I go right to the doctor, and he's, doing the exam, looking up there, and he said, yep, I think I know what this is. And I'm like, what? He said, it's a really bad case of herpes.
Okay, so you're in his office, and now what?
A couple hours after that, my doctor called me and said that you do not have herpes.
Oh my God.
And it's almost like, I was like, what? I'm like, okay, then what is it? And this was the defining moment for me. He said, I don't know. That's what it looked like. So I go right to the doctor.
My God, Lord, listen.
So can she sue him?
Because I'm trying to figure out with these doctors over here practicing, because ain't that what they do, practice medicine? Because he was for sure, I would have had to get a new doctor, but that's what it looked like.
I would have had him.
That sounds like
I would've had a lawsuit.
university diagnosis.
Yeah, I would have had a lawsuit.
Because what if she, like, that's like telling somebody that they have, matter of fact, y'all saw that movie called Last Holiday with Queen Latifah where she gets
Yes,
diagnosed with like a
And
critical
then when it
disease.
spent her whole money
yes.
on
In real life, you got a misdiagnosis, and
Right.
now,
Right.
or you got a surgery or something that you didn't
Right.
need, and now, like, come on,
Right.
My God,
That's really crazy.
that's a
that's
mess.
insane.
What are the symptoms of menopause that would make a doctor think
that
that
it's
it's herpes? What are the symptoms of herpes? I don't know what
I'm not that
is.
close to menopause, so I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you.
So perimenopause means around menopause, which refers to the time where
30.
the body makes a natural transition to menopause, marking the end of the reproductive years. But I don't know what that has to do
With herpes.
with a
Right,
Especially listening to
I don't
her
understand that.
insert, she was saying that like it was in pain, she was
Yeah.
swollen, dry. So that's like a lot. But you, out of everything, you equated that to herpes.
Herpes? I don't even understand.
swollen, dry, and pain. Was she talking about the
I
vaginal?
wonder.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder
It's like
do
the
he still
vaginal region, yes.
practice?
Right.
Oh no.
Because I would have had to write a Yelp review, a complaint, or something.
I would have had his what they call it, his
His
license.
license.
Yeah.
So funny
That's
story.
scary.
I had a friend back in the day,
Get out that way.
and I had a friend back in the day, and I remember they had gotten a herpes diagnosis, and you know I was like so supportive. And so like maybe a couple days later, I'm at work and like my arm just starts itching, and so I'm like doing somebody's hair, and I was just like scratched casually my shoulder, didn't think nothing of it, and after a while like it just started like burning. So I go to the bathroom and I see like these diamond-like blisters, like I mean it looked like thousands of little diamonds on like the crack of my arm, and I was freaking out. So anyways, I finished my client, washed my hands, finished my client, and then my friend who was there with me went to the doctor with me, and so we weren't sexually active. She was not that type of friend, right? But she went to the doctor with me, and so the doctor came in. They was like, "Oh, that you have herpes," and she was so happy, like, "Oh, we twins," crazy. And so I'm freaking out, like, "What you mean I got herpes?" Like, I don't got no herpes. And so then they come back and say that it was shingles, which comes from.
Oh my God! Yes, it's a form.
It's a form of herpes, but not
Yes.
the sexually transmitted kind of
Yes,
herpes.
yes.
Yeah, and she said that it was actually what did she say? Oh, it's actually like if you had chicken pox before in the past.
Yes,
I had it.
then you can
Right.
contract
That,
it
yeah,
again.
like the chicken pox zoster, like just stays in your body, and
Yeah.
anytime you're like overly stressed, it can come up like in
flare
any
up.
place. Yeah, I was freaking out though.
Wow.
I mean, I was happy to learn that I
Girl.
didn't have to go through life battling with herpes.
Herpes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, but I was like, I judged her a little bit because
But why would she be like?
Why would you be
twins?
happy?
Like,
Yeah, that's not a celebration, girl.
Is everything okay, sis? Like, what?
Yeah.
that was crazy. But
don't
let's
think
talk
so.
about potential negative effects menopause can have on the relationship with friends and family, and even relationships or herpes for that matter, because this was surely going to affect our relationship.
Herpes
Yeah.
gonna be a problem.
No, it was going to be a trauma bond for her.
She said they
Yeah.
started blaming each other.
Yes, she and her
She was like,
husband
did you?
Lord. Oh,
But doesn't menopause like kind of change your like have attitude? Not attitudes. What do I want to say?
Like mood swings?
Like
Yeah, mood
swings.
swings.
Yeah.
Can't that affect it?
Well, so does
Yeah.
the monthly. So how you even
Facts,
know?
but-
I mean, women just go through a lot of all these emotions. One of chemicals being off balance and
Yeah.
having to rebalance the chemicals, and women go through a lot of things.
Yeah.
So how do you pin it on anything at that moment, unless
just-
somebody's in that space of, because they say the perimenopause can be like in your 30s. It starts in like your late 30s,
Really?
your 40s, and 50s and on, of course. But yeah,
I'm gonna just blame Eve.
you gonna blame her?
No, for real. But also, even
Blame
with
Adam.
blaming Eve, it does bring me some type of. It just makes me feel good that men technically traditionally have to bear the weight of, you know, the family as far as going out and working and doing all these things, because it will never compare what a woman body has to go through. And this is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys have the menopause talk with your mothers or aunties growing up when you were younger, or how did you find out? For me, it was, you know, going to ask my grandma or my aunt for a sanitary napkin, and they like, baby, I ain't used that in 10 years. And I'm like, what?
My mom talks about it. She talks about the sweats. All my friends talk about it. They talk about the sweats and talk about all these. Well, mostly it's the sweats that
I've heard from other people too that they get hot flashes.
Yeah.
Well, I just had a hot flash before we started. Lord, am I?
You got perimenopause.
Jesus.
No, ma'am.
No.
Let me
We
slide
gonna put that
over.
on you. We ain't gonna put
I
that
don't
on
want
you.
that to rub off on me.
I'm sure this food that we're eating may take us to that peri, which means around menopause. Exactly,
God,
speed it
I
up a
hope
little bit
not.
sooner, because I saw Publix off topic had some $2 chicken yesterday, baby. I was petrified. I'm talking about packs of chicken,
Why is it $2?
because they trying to get us to menopause tomorrow. But now it's time for our final segment of the day, y'all. Let's get into mind, body, and soul. So we all know about FOMO, the fear of missing out, but have you ever heard about FOBO? It's the fear of a better option, that nagging feeling that keeps us from making decisions because something better might be out there. Let's talk about how FOBO shows up in our lives and how we can move past it. I am so over all these new words coming up, y'all. I can't keep up.
FOBO.
Call me
FOBO
old
is
school,
crazy.
baby, but I don't want no parts of it. So y'all tell me about the FOBO.
Fear of a better option. I think I have that. I think I get that sometimes. When I read about it today, I was like, I think I go through that. Even like I do a post, maybe there's a better post, maybe there's a better picture, maybe there's something else, and then you end up not doing it, and then you have this analysis paralysis. You never get to it because you're constantly analyzing. Maybe something better. My hair, I was like, I had it down. Maybe something better. Had I left it alone, I liked it the first time. And I should have left it alone.
Are you an overthinker?
I think it over.
You know what?
Okay,
I'm an overthinker too, and
Maybe it's y'all.
I got quiet because you spoke to my soul. You spoke to my soul with that one.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
y'all can relate.
These two over here.
Yeah, I don't think I have that. I don't think I have the
they're
problem
lying,
of
Raquel.
FOBO.
I think they lying.
I think so.
They know they be over analyzing.
No, I have the problem of procrastination. That's
in my spirit too,
That's
now.
my problem. I procrastinate. So like maybe I do have the post, for example. I have the post ready to go, but I just keep on being like, I'll post it tomorrow. I'll post it the next day. I'll post it next week. You know, like something else, like, you know, like comes up, but like, or maybe that is fear. But not fear better option, because I'm not scared. I still have it to post. I just don't post it.
But they said that's part of it too, the procrastination. That you keep procrastinating because it's like maybe something else better is going to come up. Maybe something better will happen. Maybe in relationships, or maybe maybe there's someone better for me out there. Well, he's nice and all, but I think I can get better. Let me get rid of this.
Maybe our parents, you know, when we're younger, in some way they put that on us. You know, like, oh, don't settle down yet because it's all these fish in the sea. Maybe that is FOBO as well too. Yeah. But any guy or girl that has to take more than one picture before you post it is suffering from FOBO. And that's all of us
I
right
guess
here.
that's me.
I'm guilty by choice, because I'm gonna take 1,000 pictures.
Exactly.
And I'm probably only going like 3.
Because you're looking for the best one.
Yeah, we're analyzing it over and over and over. Maybe this one be better. Well, maybe if I say this. Well, maybe if I say that. Oh, well, and then, geez, put it out.
Yeah, I get it 100%. We swear that grass is greener on the other side, honey, but it sure is not.
It's greener where you water it.
Yes, it is.
There you go. Where you water.
Except for when you got a photographer that don't know how to catch your angles, baby, because no matter how much you water
should be
it,
shooting for him.
you're going to need that 25. Not him, girl. I'm talking about y'all, our friends. I'm talking about us. Not the qualified individual.
I'm about to say, that's crazy. And if my friend don't know how to take my picture, I feel like she a hater. Because if I know how to take your picture, why you don't know how to take mine?
Lord, she might not be tall enough. You know, we be knowing our own angles.
She need to stand on them tiptoes or something. Get a chair.
Get on the ground.
Do something. Find a new angle, girl.
Imagine me trying to take your picture.
Listen, FOBO can cause so many people not to be appreciative of their accomplishments as life goes on. So let's conquer that fear of a better option. I know I'm trying. You know, one thing that kind of helped me with a little bit of accountability with this new FOBO thing, even though I didn't know existed.
So 5 minutes ago.
Exactly, was was now that I think about it. Filters, you know, and the filter makes us not, you know, appreciate who we are, and we want to be the best self. But the filter can only be cute because you got to be cute to begin with. So you know, because if you put a filter on an ugly thing, baby, it's not gonna look good. But anyways, Julie scratched her head.
She ain't mean face tune though.
Listen,
Just filters.
I'm done. That's a wrap for today's show, y'all. As we continue to celebrate Black History Month, we're honoring the incredible legacy of Black pioneers who have shaped history. One of those legends is Nina Simone, a trailblazing singer, songwriter, and civil rights activist whose music became the soundtrack of the movement. She used her voice to fight for racial injustice, fearlessly speaking out against oppression and inspiring generations. Will leave you with these powerful words. To me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world. Black people, and I mean that in every sense. We love you, Nina Simone. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
Don't forget to catch POV weekdays only on Afro TV. Next time.